Hey, happy New Year. So I'm back in the gym after about 3 years. Not because it's a resolution or anything. I don't do resolutions, but this time of year the gym normally they have good deals on membership, and this gym had a great deal on membership. Wait, let me take my ring off. Yeah, now wrap my hands. So yeah, this gym had they was doing a real good deal. I couldn't pass it up. So yeah, I'm back in the gym, and especially when I saw this room, it's been years since I consistently like hit the bags, heavy bags, and I like for me hitting the bags is just it feels different than anything like it just making impact with something like that. Um, uh, is like I don't know what it feels like a drug. Like to me, it feels like um, I don't know if I get like a dopamine like hit from I don't know like what I don't know what it is. But it definitely feels chemical, and it feels good like to my body, feels good to my mind. And I don't hit out of anger. I love boxing. I always have loved boxing. It's kind of goes back to my granddad, like my granddad boxed. But anyway, yeah, I'm back in the gym and I'm loving all the benefits, right? Because weightlifting is making sure my wrap is tight. But so weightlifting is like there's all kinds of benefits to lifting weight. You get stronger. You can avoid injuries, everyday injuries and stuff like that. So heavy weights and lifting weights and everything, it has all kinds of benefit. And since it's been 3 years, I got to build strength back up. But it feels good. It feels good to be back lifting. But I noticed that weightlifting doesn't help me when I'm hitting the bags. Like if anything, it takes away. And that's why you don't see boxers like they're not built like bodybuilders or weightlifters, right? And that's because like lifting weights doesn't equate to punching power, right? Being able to pick up and put down weights it doesn't necessarily equate to punching power. Maybe if you're doing squats and deadlifts, that can help, and core work can help. But as far as lifting like with your arms and things like that, it's not equivalent. So strength to lift weights is not really equivalent to punching power, and it was making and it it's kind of it has me thinking because a part of one of the messages I'm writing right now, Selected for Suffering Part 2, I'm talking about strength, but I'm talking about I bring up strength, and I bring up a certain kind of strength that you have to have, right, for suffering. And so I was thinking about this in ministry, and in life in general, how people focus on like the surface, right? What looks to be or what appears to be big and strong and real for them. So and they try to and they work that out, but that doesn't equate to impact, right? Especially in ministry, people do all this, all these bells and whistles and all they put a lot of effort into a lot of things that don't really equate to impact, right? And at this juncture in life, I would feel like I'm about to slip on the gloves now. But at this juncture in life, I feel like I don't want to waste like my energy and my efforts on something that's not going to help me cause impact, right? Actually making a change in somebody's life. I'd rather feel more efficient and put my energy into things and my effort into things that's going to help me cause impact in life, and especially in ministry. So yeah, so that's all I had. Yeah, like I was, man looks on the outward appearance, but God looks at the heart. right? That's what the Bible says. So people look at what it appears to be on the surface, but God is looking at the core, right? The core of it. Just like, of course, what comes to mind is David and Goliath. How David appeared to be weak on the surface, right? But he had real impact, right? He can cause real impact. David was a killer before he met Goliath. He was killing bears and lions before he met Goliath. All right, but people look at Goliath, they look at David, and they say, oh, one appears to be the one thing, and one appears to be able to make impact, but we know the story, right? We know how the story ends. So that's all. Put your efforts into things that's really going to make a difference and really going to make big impact in life. You can see I'm working the bag now. It's been a while, so I got a little gas. But I'm switching from southpaw orthodox, straight right, some jabs, and you can hear the impact when I hit the bags. You can hear that thud, right? That's not from weightlifting. Like nothing I do in weightlifting is helping that. That's punching. That's just straight punching power. Yeah. Yeah. Right hooks, left hooks. Fighting in close. Jab, straight right hand. And yeah, I'm getting a little winded. It's been 3 years. Smile for the camera. Yeah, I would suggest that to anybody. Anybody who's like just anyone really who's health focused, like focused on health. I would suggest, like, once in a while, man, like getting some gloves and just going to town on a bag, learning proper punching techniques. You never know. But not for any just self-defense reasons. Of course, like, people do that. Look at that combo. 2 on the right hook. Jab, right hand. Jab, right hand. Right hand down the pipe. And it's still fast. He's still fast. Yeah, I would suggest anybody to, man, like, once in a while, just try it. Try hitting the bag. See how it feels physically. See how it feels, like, mentally afterwards. It's like for me, it feels like a release or a release of something. I got to look into it to see what's happening chemically, but I know I feel like a rush, like not even like while I'm doing it. Of course, it feels good, but even after, I feel like I don't know, like just a chemical high. Maybe it's me though. You know what I just thought about? This also works for fear and anxiety. Like, fear looks like usually we're scared and we're anxious about things like what ifs, and we're anxious or scared about things that appear to be big, but when we actually get into it and actually experience it, it don't hit as hard as we thought, right? Like that applies the same way. So calm your fears, calm your anxieties. A lot of things that you're scared of or afraid of or anxious about don't hit hard as you think. It just looks big. Like David, like Goliath.